What is up? All right, man. I think we're going to get back to racing here. So they had rain delays. All right. So, looks like we're going to have some midnight racing. If my thing will connect. Hopefully my thing will connect. Let's see here. All right. Hopefully my OBS will connect and stay connected. But yeah, it looks like we're going to have racing. All right. Just take my phone off the internet. Maybe that will help with the connection. But yeah, so racing. What's up, Wolf? Liam Wolf. Man, so looks like we might have some. It looks like we're going to get back to racing. As we've had this thing's been under rain delay for several hours. But so this race is on USA now. It is on USA now. It was on NBC, but the NBC they went over their time slot, whatever, and now it's on USA Network. So the race is almost halfway. Almost halfway. So they got to go halfway to make it at least make it an official race. That's probably why they want to get some of these laps in, just in case it rains again. So yeah. So it's 10:30, probably 10 o'clock on the East Coast. So Denny Hamlin is leading the race, followed by Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, Harvick, Bell, Blaney, Chastain, Kurt Busch, McDowell, and Logano is your top 10. Yoda, Ford, Chevy, Yoda, Ford. There's your running order. As we're in lap number 141 of scheduled 300. So all right. Share this out on my Twitters and all that. All right. So we're still under caution. Track looks pretty dry. So all right. So we're in stage number 2. 52 laps. Stage 2 is 95 laps. They ran 52, so we're still in stage 2. So hopefully there's no more rain. Hopefully there's no more rain. They can get this race finished. Hopefully so. So Hamlin. Well, I'm also curious to see what these drivers do if they come in the pit. So Denny Hamlin is leading the race. As we got 158 laps left. So we got 158 laps left. So what's up, NASCAR? That's right, man. We got midnight racing. Midnight racing. There was so much rain. I really didn't want to get. I was going to do this earlier, but I didn't want to start the damn stream and have all the rain delays. So now that I know it's going to go the distance, I'm gonna I'll do it. So, hoo-wee. So what's going on? I saw the Lightning are losing. Hopefully they can force a Game 7. Game 7s are always nice. Yes, I'm curious to see if this race even gets finished. Cause they said they did say there's some rain, still rain in the area, but yeah. Oh, it's been postponed. This race has been postponed for a while. I think it's been like 2 hours maybe 2 hours since this race when it got delayed. At least 2 hours. It's only 39 days to the Hall of Fame game, which the Hall of Fame game is, it just signifies the start of football. But the game itself is boring, but it just means that football is on its way. So that's good news. Yeah, a bunch of lightning in the area over there in Nashville. So so track looks dry, man. Track is looking dry, so hopefully the rain stays away and they get this race finished. But they're still under caution. So this up we got bad Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's sometimes I have bad Wi-Fi. So they're still drying pit road. So yeah, you gotta dry pit road. You can't have pit road all wet. These drivers coming off the I think can't have that. So they got to get all that dry because the cars are parked there, and they're unable to dry that portion of the track. So now that those cars are off pit road, they can dry that part of the track. It might be a few moments before they get this race under green. So NASCAR, they want to get this race in. Otherwise, it'd have been I think race tomorrow at like noon Eastern, something like that. 11 Eastern. If it. So the one thing they're gonna do is that when they did all these little parade laps they're doing, it's gonna go past halfway, so that's gonna make it an official race. So this race is either gonna be completed tonight, or it's going to be called. One of the two is going to happen. Yeah, I'll be surprised if Deshaun Watson. I'll be surprised if Deshaun Watson plays football. I'll be surprised. So I'm glad the Saints didn't win those sweepstakes, because I'd be melting pretty hard right now. I'll be melting pretty hard if the Saints had won those sweepstakes and all this popping up. So some Jacob. So yeah. What's up, Travis? How you doing, Travis Bird? As looks like we're gonna get to racing here. Hopefully we get to some racing. Man, it's been threatening to rain here like all day. It's been raining everywhere else around me, but here. My weather app has popped up like 10 times today saying rain's coming. It never did. So, rain, rain, rain. Yeah. Is it raining? Not here now. It's been raining all around me today, but didn't rain here, and hopefully it doesn't rain anymore in Nashville. Get this race finished. Get this race finished. Yeah. So Denny Hamlin's out in front, followed by Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, Harvick, Bell, Blaney, Chastain. Then you got Kurt Busch, McDowell, and Logano. There's your top 10. So, man. Hey, it was raining all around here. Just not here. It rained. I think it rained everywhere but here. I thought it was going to rain an hour ago. I thought it was going to rain. It got dark, and then it didn't rain. So. Oh, the weather. Yeah, the weather. So the lights are still on the pace car. So I don't know when they get this race. I don't know when they get this race resumed. Oh, that was a long time ago. That was a while back. I remember that. That was on that dirt track. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I remember that. That was shit. That was a long time ago. And why OBS is red all of a sudden? OBS keeps going red. Bastards. Oh, man. So I think they said pit road is open, so we'll see if I'm sure they'll come in and do something with these cars, because they've just been sitting, parked for a long time. So man, we might be able to get racing here, man. All right, so it looks like that some cars are coming in. So, all right, so some cars are coming in, making some pits. Rachel McAdams, she was in The Notebook. All right, so a lot of traffic on pit road. A lot of traffic on pit road. Wait, some contact? Yeah, Christopher Bell hit somebody. I think 20 and 78. I think 20 and 78 ran into each other on pit road. That's what happens when everybody comes in. Yeah, man. Yeah, I wonder if Gronk is going to stay retired, or is he going to pull a Brett Favre and Tom Brady and just say, "I'm coming back." Yeah, I don't trust. I don't trust players anymore. They say they're retired because then they come back. So it's like they can't quit. Tom Brady retired, and then he said, "Oh no, I'm not." what's when Tom Brady when Tom Brady retires again, nobody's gonna believe him. So just like Brett Favre, nobody believed him either. Yeah, Tom Brady will probably something will happen to Tampa. They'll lose a tight end or to injury, and Brady will call Gronk, and Gronk will come back. I can see that happening. I can see that happening. Race gets back underway. Man. OBS is just freaking problem tonight. All right. We are back to racing as Denny Hamlin out in front. Him and Truex Jr. battling. So we're halfway through. So it's been like over 2 hours since we've had had racing. But we're back under racing. And Truex, Hamlin and Truex still side by side. They're still battling for the top spot. We got 34 to go in the second stage. So Truex, Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Blaney, McDowell, Kurt Busch, Logano, Chastain, Allmendinger, Buescher. There's your top 10. And looks like Hamlin might have a run on the high side, maybe. And they're still battling. Still battling. Man, looks like Hamlin. I think Hamlin got a run on the top side. So Hamlin's clear, and Denny Hamlin's out in front. We got Denny Hamlin out in front, followed by Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, Blaney, Kurt Busch, McDowell, Chastain, Logano. Chase Elliott is in 9th, and Buescher is in 10th. So, like Chastain will take 6 over McDowell. So Chase Elliott went up 6 spots on that pit stops. Frost Chastain went up 5 spots. So we got 32 to go in this second stage. We're at lap number 155 of scheduled 300. Scheduled 300. There's Hamlin out in front. What's up, Benji? How you doing? Yeah, I watch NASCAR once in a while. I don't watch it every week. But nothing else going on. Nothing else going on tonight. So I decided to watch some car racing. So Hamlin has a 3/10 of a second lead over Truex, 6/10 over Kyle Busch. Blaney's in the 4th spot. He's a 1.3 behind. Kurt Busch is 1.8. Chastain is 2 seconds, 2.2 behind. Running in 6th. Martin Truex hasn't won in like 20 or 30 something races. Yeah, hopefully this race goes the distance. Hopefully there's no more rain delays. If they get another rain stoppage, they more than likely will just call the race since it's more than halfway. They definitely won't restart it tonight. If anything, they'll do it tomorrow. But I think they might call it if it rains again. Hopefully, that doesn't happen now. So Denny Hamlin has a half-second lead over Truex. Hamlin's starting to pull away a little bit, but still a whole bunch of racing left. So Hamlin, his last lap was 159.471 miles per hour. I think that was the fastest. I think that was the fastest. So lap number 160 of 300. 140 laps left. 26 to go in this second stage. Allmendinger and Burton, they're battling for 13th. So see Chase Elliott going to go to 7 as he's going to pass McDowell. So Chase Elliott moving up. He's in the 7th spot. He's got a ways to go to get to Chastain. Got a ways to go to get Chastain. So Hamlin has led 99 laps today and counting, and we've got a commercial break. Commercial break. Be right back. I need to get me another beer. Down, back. Woo. I'm trying to think if has Hamlin won a race this season. Can't remember. I don't remember who wins these races. I forget sometimes. I forget. So hopefully this race will go to the end. Hopefully there's no more stoppages. I went and got pizza earlier, and I came back. I was going to watch the end of the car race. When I get back, I saw it was red flag because of rain. I said, "Whoa!" And it was pouring down rain. I said, "Oh well, this race isn't going to start up again for a while." And 2 hours later, finally did. Hopefully they do the they'll do the side by side. You know, they show a commercial, They still show the race like Fox does or did. They can still do that. They can still show the race and a commercial at the same time. All right, back to racing here. Looks like Hamlin, Denny Hamlin still out in front. Truex Jr. is 0.2 of a second behind him, so he was like a half a second behind him. So Truex has closed the gap a little bit. And then Kyle Busch is 1.2 seconds behind the leader, so there's a gap between 2 and 3. By about a second between 2 and 3. So we got Kyle Busch and Kurt Busch. They're running 3 and 4. Blaney's running 5. Chastain in 6. Elliott at 7. McDowell at 8. Harvick is 9th. Larson's now in 10th. And now Truex is right on his bumper, and he's going. I think he might pass Hamlin. Let's see. He got right on his bumper. I mean, he got right on his bumper. Well, I thought he was going to slingshot past him, but he didn't have the momentum to go around him. Now he's trying to go to the top of the track to see if the top side of the track has a good run. Just Truex is can't get around Hamlin. Just can't get around Hamlin right now. We got 0.1 second difference between first and second. Now Truex goes high, and is he going to get a run? Is he going to clear it? Yes, he clears it. So Truex, now Hamlin goes low. I mean, I thought Truex had it, but Hamlin went low, and let's see. Truex has it now, I think. Yes, Truex finally clears it, and Truex Jr. now out in front, but Hamlin goes low as they're still battling. Why they call Tony Stewart Smoke? I don't know. I never heard that nickname for Tony Stewart. I think it's raining. I talked about rain earlier and it heard me. I think the rain finally has come here. It's been threatening all day. So Truex out in front by 0.2 of a second over Denny Hamlin. Kyle Busch is 1.7 seconds behind Truex. He's in third. Kurt Busch is 4 seconds behind the leader. He's in fourth. So they got a big gap between 2 and 3, and then 3 and 4. Big gap between those drivers. So we got 12 to go here in this second stage. And Truex Jr. out in front. He now has a 0.3 of a second lead over Hamlin. Truex out in front. Now he has a 0.4 of a second lead. Now it's 0.4 of a second. And we got 10 by 10 to go here in the second stage. All right, so we got Truex Jr., Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Chastain, Elliott, Blaney, Larson, Harvick, and McDowell. There's your top 10. They got 10 laps to go in the second stage. Truex looks like he might be, win the second stage. We'll see.
Which car would maybe find more speed as the track has cooled? This is a car, guys, early in the race. I didn't think anything special. Definitely not.
So Elliott, he's in 6. He's 5.7 behind the leader. So Truex and Hamlin, they got strong cars. Oh, Truex is close to retirement announcement, really? I didn't think he was that old. Oh, I didn't think he was. Yeah, I like seeing drivers win a race that haven't won one in a while. I don't mind. Truex isn't a bad driver. He's not like a no. He's not an asshole. So not like the Bush brothers. We got 7 to go in the second stage, and Truex has a 0.2 of a second lead over Hamlin. Then Kyle Busch is 2.5 seconds behind. Then Kurt Busch is 4.9 seconds behind. Oh, he's fast. He's fast. Yeah, it was amazing. Earnhardt never won at Daytona. I mean, you know, as dominant as a driver he was, it took him that long to win at Daytona. That was really shocking. Of all the things he did in his career, it took him that long to win at Daytona. All right, so they got 5 to go here in this second stage. Truex still out in front. Ooh, Chase Elliott got a little loose there. Got a little loose there.
The gap staying about the same between the 11 and the 19, and coming up on 4 laps to go.
Let's see if yeah, true. And Hamlin's still about 3/10 of a second behind Truex. So I got 4 to go in the second stage. DB Cooper. Yeah, they're racing again. Yes, they're back to racing. They started about a half hour ago, maybe. Yeah, a little, maybe 20 minutes ago. They had about 10 minutes of parade laps while they were drawing pit road. But they're finally back to racing. About what, 2 hour delay? I think it was 2 hours. So 3 to go in this second stage. Truex has a 0.2 of a second lead over Hamlin. So Hamlin, we'll see if Hamlin tries to get a run before this stage ends. And looks like Hamlin is going to try to go low, but Hamlin's getting on he's almost on his bumper now. And they have 2 to go in the stage. We have 2 to go in this second stage. So they looks like they're going in turns 3 and 4.
Yeah, that's pretty smart for a driver. If you know that you're disrupting the downforce of the car behind you, don't be too
Alright, so we got now we're in the final lap of the second stage. So Truex Jr. all he has to do is hold him off for one lap, and he'll win stage 2. And then we'll have he'll be coming down the home stretch, back stretch for the race, end of the race. And stage 2 is over, and Truex Jr. does win stage 2. So Truex wins stage 2. Then there's Hamlin, Kyle Busch, and Chase Elliott's now 4th. So Chase Elliott's down 4th spot. I saw Kyle Larson's in 6th. There he is. Kyle Larson's in 6th. All right, so now we're under Oh, and that competition caution crap. Yep. So stage 1 and stage 2 are finished, and now we're going to commercial break. Woo! Can I move her towel? I wish I could, but I can't. It won't let me. Yeah, it won't let me. We'll go get some water. Right back while we in a commercial break, and we're under caution. Right. You're not going inside. You're going to blow on this side. Alright. Whew. That's right. You got to use your imagination. Got to use your imagination. Yeah. I have a live chat on. Here we go. Alright, man. So we, under caution, competition caution. There was no wreck. So, all right, we're back to racing. As this race is on USA. Since NBC. This race went over the time limit. They can't show it. But if this race would have started around, like, 1 o'clock local time over there in Tennessee, they probably wouldn't have had the rain delays. It would have been over with. I don't know why this race started so late. This race started like 5 o'clock Eastern. All right, so lot of cars in the pits. A lot of cars in the pits. So we'll see what happens after these pit cycles. It's mainly how fast they can get these tires on. We only got one lug nut now, so only got one lug nut now. So, all right, let's see what's going to happen after these rates off the pit road. Looks like Truex Jr. will still be out in front. Then Kyle Busch is 2, Elliott in 3. Hamlin's all the way back in 8th. He must have had a bad. Something must have happened with his pit stop because Hamlin fell 6 spots. And we're going to commercial again. Good job. They're going to commercial again. Man. What's up with all these damn commercial breaks, man? Commercials. Commercial. Damn. Aggravating all these commercial breaks. Commercials. Gotta pay the bills. They gotta pay the bills. Gotta pay the bills. Watch a hockey game? Was. What's the score of the game now? Score the game now. Let's see. Man, do that crap. Let's see. But still 2-1 Colorado. I have to watch how much time is left in that. Let's see. I have to watch the ending. Also. Yeah. All right. All right, so we got about 109 laps left. As we're in the final stage. What's up, Steve? How you doing? So Denny Hamlin had a 13.2 pit time. Martin Truex had a 10-second pit time. So 3 seconds, man, it's huge. What happened? Man. Pit stop killed him, man. The pit stop killed Denny Hamlin. Man. Ooh-wee. I'm doing good, man. Just waiting for football. I got the hockey game on my iPhone, so I'm going to look at it momentarily, every once in a while. Because if Colorado wins, I want to see the celebration. So hopefully we get to racing. Hope we get back to racing soon. I don't like this competition cautions crap. Man, my breakers lost yesterday, man. I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. The breakers lost. Yeah. Their quarterback lost that game last night. Slaughter was horrible. They would have won that game if it wasn't for him. They need to get a new quarterback next year. Anyway. Cheers. But we'll see if the USFL comes back next season. I hope they do, but I have my doubts. Just don't know if just don't think they're going to have the USFL and the XFL next season. All right, here we go. So we're back under green flag racing. As here we go. As look, they're going 3 wide, man. Damn. They're going 3 wide. Let's see who's going to get a run. Man, so Truex Jr. still out in front. Kyle Busch in 2. Elliott in 3. Kurt Busch in 4. Chastain. Well, a lot of spots are being changed. Now, because Truex still out. Truex and Kyle Busch are battling. Let's see if Kyle can get a run. Man, a lot of racing going on. They're going 3 wide. It's crazy. I like the 3 wide racing, man. Yeah, I know. Hopefully, I can't wait till football season again, man. Man, so it looks like Kyle Busch is going to get a run, and now Kyle Busch is out in front. So Kyle Busch, the other, one of the Busch brothers, takes lead over Truex Jr. Chase Elliott's in 3. Then you got Ross Chastain and Kevin Harvick, Kurt Busch in 6, Denny Hamlin in 7, Larson in 8, Logano in 9, and Allmendinger. There's your top 10. There's your top 10. We got a minute. We got like a minute left in the hockey game. Man. All right, so we got Kyle Busch out in front. 0.3 of a second lead over Truex. Chase Elliott is 0.6 of a second behind the leader.
These two stay side by side. Well, unable to clear McDowell. Real low on the front straightaway, trying to get away from that side track a little bit. Just ramming that yellow line. Now he's clear, McDowell. Good hard racing. McDowell had a pretty good top 10 run going. He slipped out of the top 10 now in 12th place. Hamlin trying to work his way back to the front after the issues on pit road. He's had to do this before in this race.
And Colorado wins. Avalanche win the Stanley Cup. So Colorado wins the Stanley Cup. So Tampa Bay's 2-year reign is over. Oh, yeah, I could. I could use that line. Yes. I could use that line. Yeah, the first flex was pretty funny. So Kyle Busch out in front. He has a 0.7 of a second lead over Truex Jr. Man. Oh, really? Yeah, I kind of figured that Freddie Freeman would do something this weekend. Something would go his way eventually. So Colorado and the Colorado Avalanche win the Stanley Cup. So Tampa, their reign of champions is over. So Kyle Busch out in front by 0.8 of a second. So Kyle Busch is driving away here. So we got 99 laps left. Or 100, sorry. Got 100 to go. 100 laps left. So, getting part of that race where everybody gets antsy and it's cautions. So Kyle Busch out in front with has an 0.8 of a second lead over Truex Jr. Elliott is 1.6 behind. Chastain is 3 seconds behind. So Kyle out in front, driving away. So Kyle Busch, Truex Jr., Elliott, Chastain, Harvick, Kurt Busch. And you got Hamlin, Larson, Logano, and then Allmendinger. There's your top 10. There's your top 10. All right, man. So Kyle Busch, he's extended his lead to a second over Truex. So whatever Kyle Busch, his crew did in the pits a few laps ago, whatever changes they made, they worked. He's starting to drive away from Truex. Oh, 12 got loose, and we've got a wreck. 12 of 12 wrecks. Ryan Blaney wrecks, cautions out. Uh-oh. Man, he got loose a little bit. Ryan Blaney wrecks, cautions out. Caution is out. Man. Man. So caution is out with 95 to go. He just got loose. Nobody.
Right front first into the wall. That was what I thought was so impressive. Is right there. I thought he was going right front into the wall, but he somehow was able to keep that from happening right here. Bring the back around.
And he's lucky he didn't slam into the wall. And Ryan Blaney did a good job of not. I thought he was going to go front into the wall, but his back end barely touched it. But almost, we almost had a collision. Almost had a collision. Almost had a collision. But that was a good piece of driving and a lot of luck for Blaney not to slam into the wall. So we got a caution out, and we're gonna have pit stops being made. So pit road is open. Pit road is open. Man. All right, man. So that's my first caution I've seen all day. All right, so we got a fire on pit road. That's out. We had a fire, but that was out very, very quickly. Man, we had a fire on pit road, but it was extinguished quickly. It was extinguished quickly, so we're gonna go to commercial break again. So let's see who comes out. Who's going to be out in front after all these pit stops get cycled through. All right. Oh, the Braves tied up. Oh, I forgot. I can watch that one on my iPhone. I was watching the hockey game. That's on ESPN. Where's it up there? It is. Yeah. The beauty of technology. Man. Never when I had my first frickin' phone, which is that Motorola phone back in what 90 shit, what year was it? 96? No, when did I first get my cell phone? I had one of those little Motorola phones. Not the StarTAC, but the other one. I forgot what it's called. That was like what 97? 90. I never thought that phones would evolve to what they are now. If you told me that then, I wouldn't believe you. What's up, normal guy? It's amazing what phones can do now.
Go inside the headset with access to NASCAR Skin, only $2.99 a month. Listen in on Big Scratches and Spotter Communications.
All right, so we just had a caution. As Ryan Blaney spun out, did a good job not slamming to the wall or slamming into somebody else. Your brother was at the Manning camp. Cool. All right, it's pretty cool.
Split decision. Basically, 12 cars stayed on the racetrack. Everyone else came to pit road.
I'm gonna see if I can get some tickets to the Saints training camp this season, this year. They give them away for free, but you gotta be quick. You gotta be quick about it, and then you gotta get out there early if you want to get a spot.
Hard to see where it plays out. I don't think they came for new tires because I think it's going to improve their car's speed to drive back to the front. It's more maybe having more fuel on board in the next pit stop.
All right, man. So 43, yeah, 43 they had a fire in his pit stall there, and they had to get some. They had to put it out. So Jones, he had a fire in his pit stall. All right, I think we're getting back to racing here. As here we go, green flag racing. So we got 91 laps left. Kyle Busch out in front, followed by Truex Jr., Chastain, Harvick, Larson, Bell, Buscher, Almirola, and then Suarez and LaJoie. So we got some new drivers in the top 10. Some drivers pitted, some didn't. And ooh, man, they're going 4 wide. Man, jeez. Man. 3 wide, 4 wide. Man, this is crazy. So Kyle Busch out in front as the other drivers are battling for 2. Man. Oh yeah, it's the snake game. I had that game. The snake game. Yes, snake. I remember that. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that you went to Manning camp. But yeah, I remember the snake game was cool. That was like innovative. It's like, do you have the snake game on your phone? No. Oh, you're not cool then, dude. So Kyle Busch, he has a 2-second lead over Truex because Truex, Harvick, and Chastain are all battling for the 2 spot. So it's enabled Kyle Busch to kind of pull away a little bit. Man. They got 3. They're going Chastain, Truex, and Harvick are going 3 wide. Yeah, that's Kyle Busch has to love it because he gets to pull away. I mean, these guys need to get in a line if they want to catch up to Kyle Busch. You can't just be lollygagging around back here, battling it out. He's gonna pull away. Well, it looks like Harvick will now fall in line at 2, Chastain in 3, Truex in 4, Elliott in 5. Well, now Larson just passed Elliott for 5. So Larson 5, Elliott 6, Hamlin in 7, Bell in 8, Almirola in 9, and Buscher in 10. There's your top 10. Running order. 87 to go. All right, man. So Kyle Busch out in front. He has a 2.2 second lead. Man. Man.
Trying to find a way around Chastain. He's going to the high side here to try to get a run.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, the guy that went to Miami got like a $9.5 million NIL deal. He got an insane NIL deal with Miami. I think Florida offered him $11 million. He declined it. But these NIL deals are insane. These players are going to schools who pay the most now. So Everybody wanted these players getting paid. Now it's out in the open. It was better. It was much better when it was before, when these players got played under the table and nobody knew anything. Nobody knew what they got. I wish we'd go back to the old days where you knew they got paid, but it just wasn't out in the open. So Kyle Busch out in front. He's a 2.6 second lead over Harvick. And Chase Elliott is in 4. He's 3.8 behind the leader. But him and Truex are battling for the 3 spot. As Harvick has about a 1 second lead over 3. He's running in 2. We got 83 laps left here in this Nashville race. We've been delayed. We got delayed like 2 hours because of rain. But we're back.
Chase Elliott in 4th position. We see another battle back here. He mentioned the restart. Remember, he came at pit road, restarted 14th. Well, look at this move out of the 9 of Chase Elliott.
Let's look at
They
this.
go down into the corner. They get a little stacked up on the bottom, and he goes.
Well, look at Elliott, man. Look, Elliott had a good run on the top of the track.
Finds his way to the outside of Chris Buescher in the 17, the 20 of Christopher Bell. All of this.
Man, he's driving like me in traffic.
It's all the way to the inside.
I wish. Man, Elliott had some good moves there to move up to 4. So Chase Elliott in 4. But Kyle Busch, he has a 2.7 second lead. So Kyle Busch is driving away. He's just driving a car. He wants to go fast. Kyle Busch wants to go fast. He wants to go fast. Allmendinger's in 6th. Allmendinger was like in 10. Now he's in 16th. Logano's in 15. Kurt's in 14. They're all in the top 10 a little earlier. So we got Yoda, Ford, Yoda, Chevy, Chevy. There's your top 5. So 2 Chevys, 2 Yodas, and a Ford. Here in the top 5. So we are going side by side. All right, good job. NASCAR nonstop. Presented by Toyota. Toyota Ram truck. Woo. They did. I mean, I think they'll get some commits. I'll get some, but I mean, these kids' minds change every day. So, you know, until they sign in December, I don't get excited anymore, man, about recruiting in July and August. I don't get excited anymore, man. These players change their minds every 5 seconds, and with the NIL deals now, it's going to change even more. So when they sign on the bottom line in December, then I'll get excited. But this NIL change has changed a lot. It's going to change a lot. You're going to see players decommit at the last minute and go somewhere else on signing day because of an NIL deal. It's going to happen. You think you got these players lined up, and the last minute, another school's going to take them away because they were able to secure a better NIL deal. So, I don't know what kind of rules the NCAA can do. I mean, you can't tell somebody they can only make so much money. We don't live in we don't live in communist Russia. You can't tell people that you can't make money. But I don't know. But the NCAA dropped the ball big time on NIL. I don't know if they thought that. I don't know what they thought. Anybody with half a brain knew this shit was going to end up like this. Where these players were going to get these $1 million contracts from schools. Like this guy from Miami got $9.5 million NIL deal. That's insane. All right, so back to racing here. Back to racing here. Is Kyle Busch out in front with? He's has a an over 3 second lead, 3.5 second lead. So Kyle Busch is out in front driving the car. Man, so 73 to go, and Kyle Busch, man, he's just, man, Kyle Busch looks like he has the car. I mean, he's, Kyle Busch is just out in front right now, just driving away from everybody. So Elliott's now in third. So Elliott's up to third, but he's still 4 seconds behind the leader.
You have to put your car where it's the best. No matter what the people around you are doing in this situation, you just got to go with wherever your car drives the best and make life.
72 to go. Kyle Busch, Truex Jr., Chase Elliott, Harvick, Chastain, Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson, Chris Buescher, Almirola. There's your top 10 right now. So Hamlin is he's 7 seconds behind the leader.
Hamlin continues to fight back as he's in fifth. Harvick dropping back. He's back to fourth now.
So Harvick is 5 seconds behind the leader, running in the 4th spot. And Chase Elliott's about a tenth, about 2/10 of a second behind Truex Jr. for 2. So Chase Elliott, he's been running well. Right, so Chase Elliott trying to get up on Truex and see if he can get a slingshot by him. But he's about 3/10 of a second behind him now. So Bubba Wallace up, he's pit crew's kind of fucked him tonight. He's up in the 11th spot. His pit crew fucked him earlier.
I remember last year when we came to this racetrack, SHR wasn't having that great of a season. This was where one of these races, this was the race last year where they had a great run. Eric had a great run in Harvick too. No surprise to see Almirola running well tonight. See on the bottom of the pylon, that final pit stop window is open. I don't believe we're going to see anybody.
All right, so 67 to go.
But if you see a yellow, it's going to be busy because from this point to the finish, a full tank of fuel will get you there, Marty.
All right, so if they had a full tank of fuel right now, they can get to the end. So if we get a caution, we're gonna, of course, we'll see drivers come in, but. So Bubba Wallace is up in the 11th spot. Because he was a lap down earlier. Of course, he's gotten it back, and he's moved his way up to almost the top 10. Looks like he's going to get 10 if he can get past Almirola. And I think Wallace will get by him. He will. So Wallace now in 10. Yeah, 45 and 10 almost had some contact.
Stopped on the access road, got ran into from behind. So it's been a frustrating Such an incredible car.
All right, so Kyle Busch has a 2.2 second lead over Truex. It was 3, so it's kind of come down a little bit, but he still leads by a comfortable margin over Truex.
We heard the drivers talk about this car early in the season, and it only had about 30% of the side draft the old car had. But if it's even just a little bit, they're going to try to get there.
So Kyle Busch,
He's
got 4 dogs on his car. Pedigree. Got 5 dogs. He's got one on the hood. He's got some dogs on the other side. He got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. He got 9 dogs on his car. Man. Joe Gibbs Racing has led 232 of the 236 laps tonight. So Joe Gibbs Racing has been dominant today. And Joe Gibbs was a Hall of Fame football coach, and he's been a good owner too for car racing. And Joe Gibbs has got to be like in his 70s now. So now the lead has the lead has shrunk to 1.6 seconds. So his lead is shrinking. So we're going to commercial break, and I'll be right back. Back. Alright, we're back to action here. Alright, so looks like Chase Elliott is trying to run down the Busch boy. We'll see if he can. We got a lot of laps left. We're lap 242 of 300. There's Kyle Busch still out in front, but Elliott's in 2. Chase Elliott's in the 2 spot right now. So we'll see. Hopefully we get some green flag racing the rest of the way. Come on, man. Get this stupid commercial off the screen. We got racing going on. Oh, man. All right. Finally back to racing. All right, so we got. I'll give it to these fans that have stuck it out. There's still some fans left at the race, and they've stuck it out. I mean, I was stick it out. You're damn right. If I drive all that way, spend that money. All right, so Kyle Busch, his lead is down to 1/10 of a second. As Elliott is on his bumper. So ever since that commercial break, Elliott has run down Busch, and it looks like he's going to pass him on the bottom side of the track. And Elliott has got the lead. So Chase Elliott out in front, as he's clear. So Chase Elliott is the new leader. Where you at? Water fly. Chase Elliott out in front. All right, so Elliott out in front.
That's incredible information. You mentioned it, Jeff.
Looks like Truex is going to pass Bush. So Bush, all of a sudden, his car is not as dominant as it was a few laps ago. So he had like a 3-second lead. That was when all those other drivers were battling out. So he was able to pull away a little bit. But oh, we got pit stops. We got pit road. There's 19 in the pit. So is Bush. So we got some green flag pit stops. As Truex Jr., Bush, Harvick, they're coming in. So we got some pit strategies here. Marie. Good girl, Marie. So Bush, Harvick, LaJoy, Elliott, Truex. Like some driver taking 4 tires and gasoline. So once these pit cycles come through, we'll see who's out in front. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Now there's some green flag pit stops being made. Man. All right, so Denny Hamlin is right now the leader, but these guys are going to have to come and pit. So these guys are going to have to come and pit. So we're going to have some green flag pit stops. We got 50 to go. 50 laps left. So Bubba Wallace and his crews in the pits, hopefully, for his sake, will have a better pits. All right. All right. So 48 to go, and Hamlin out in front. Christopher Bell in 2, Larson in 3, Kurt Busch in 4, Allmendinger in 5, Logano in 6, Blaney in 7, Dillon in 8, Burton in 9, and Suarez in 10. But all these drivers have to pit, so it's going to look the running order is going to look a little different in a few laps. Give me Marie. Let's see. Marie. All right.
Slower stop here for Kyle Larson, who's on the 20, get out quite a bit ahead of him. So Denny Hamlin's last on pit road.
All right, now Denny Hamlin will come into the pits, so he's going to come to the pits. So some of these drivers like Kyle Busch, Elliott, Truex are a lap down, but once there's all these pits, once all these pits all cycle through, it's going to. Oh, we got a pit. Oh, we got a wreck. We got a wreck. Is caution out? There's a tire loose. There's a tire on the Caution's got to come out. Busher lost a tire. And caution's out. So Busher's tire came off. And that's some bad news for some drivers that are in the pits. So the rear tire changer for Busher gets an F. Man. Busher's driving on, and he's fucked. This car is fucked, man. This car is fucked. So there's his tire. Gotta pick the tire up, put it in. Man. And the tire going down the track. Tire's winning the race. And so we got a caution. Caution is out.
These holes right here have to line up to the drive pins. That's the whole key. It's not as straightforward as you may think. You put it on, you might go a little right, a little left. When you take it off 2 more times, you can see what a tire carrier sees.
Huh.
Almost look through the spokes. Case. Now it's time to put the wheel nut on. Remember, you're doing this in a hurry. You think this is tight. But right there, the locking mechanism hasn't popped up yet. So that means it's not tight. We're going to come in, we're going to tighten it a little bit more. And if you freeze it after this, you're going to see right there. Look how that has popped up. It's clear the nut. There's no way the nut can come off. That's why if you take your time, which you can't go on the road, it will assure
Interesting.
coming off. When we were trying to
I just learned about the one lug nut.
that's the difference between wheels coming off and not coming off.
The one lug nut. Man. All right, so that was a man. All right, so Busher looks like he's got his tire back on his vehicle. Man, so Chris Busher got a little loose and slammed the wall. Then his tire came off. So obviously the tire wasn't on tight enough. Obviously.
Now we're out on the 47 here. Just trying to slow down. Got a car and a tire field in here.
Man, crazy. Crazy things there.
That's a big break for 45. He was staying out for this lucky break. He's going to come to pit road. A few cars have unlapped themselves, so he will have to restart behind a few, but a great break for these 3 drivers, Parker. Hey, look today, Logan, and make the attitude here in second place for Ryan Blaney. Kurt Busch very happy to hear that car, especially when they get between there. Ryan Blaney working his way back.
All right, so now we got some more pit stops being made.
Just still a little bit tight in that car, Marty. And Joey Logano with the lucky break as well. Paul Wolf puts his fists in the air when that caution came out. 4 frustrated tires for them.
Man.
They were struggling with a very loose race car. And remember, they made a move earlier this week to get track position to see if they can keep this track position that now they
All right, now it is raining. All right, let's see. So we got some more pit stops being made. Let's see. Looks like Kurt Busch is going to be out in front. Followed by Logano, Blaney, Dillon, Keselowski, and then we go to commercial. Thank you, good job, USA or NBC. I was reading the running order, and you go to commercial break. Bastards. And now it's raining, 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 raining. Marie, where you at? Marie, where you at? Marie, where you at? Hey, come here. Look at that rain. Study this back patio. Yeah. All right, man. So. Fourth of July weekend on Peacock. We got Money in the Bank. Then you got the Royals and the Tigers. Woo! Then you got the IndyCar Mid Ohio. Then you got the NASCAR Road America. Alright. Then you got the Macy's 4th of July fireworks. 4th of July coming up soon. Soon. Alright. 40 laps to go. 40 laps to go as the lights are off the pace car. Cheers. Huh. All right, here we go. So let's see who we got the running order. So we got Busch, Elliott, Truex, Hamlin, Chastain, Harvick, Kurt Busch, Logano, and Blaney and Dillon. There's your top 10. So both Busch brothers are the top 10. We got Kyle in one spot, and the pace car will duck off. And it looks like we're back to green flag racing. Yoda, Ford. I'm sorry, Yoda, Chevy. Yoda, Chevy. Ford, Yoda. Ford, Chevy. There's your 10, top 10. All right, so Kyle Busch and Elliott are battling out for the top spot. So Kyle and Chase Elliott running, trying to get that number 1 spot. Looks like Truex on the high side might go 3 wide. Man, these drivers, man, it's amazing how they. All right, so Elliott and Kyle Busch still battling out for the top spot. You got 1,000 subs? Cool. Congratulations. I know 1,000's a big milestone to hit. Congratulations. All right, so it looks like Elliott does get the top spot. So we got Elliott, Kyle Busch, Hamlin now trying to pass Kyle Busch up for 2. As Hamlin has worked his way up to the in the top 5. And it looks like Hamlin will get a run, and Hamlin will be in the 2 spot. So it's now Elliott, Hamlin, Kyle Busch, and then Truex Jr. Man. So 37 to go. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. We're in the 30s. 37 laps left to go. There's Chase Elliott out in front. So Elliott had a 0.2 of a second lead over Hamlin. But I wonder if we're going to run the whole 36 or we're going to have a caution. We're going to have a caution. Who knows? Ooh, Hamlin and Busch almost got into each other. Hamlin and Kyle Busch almost got into each other. Man.
Kyle Busch back up to second. Take a look at how close this was between teammates.
That was close, man. That was really close. Man. So 34 to go. Braves snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. I hate, yeah. Don't you like it? Don't you love it when your team does that? Like I said, I mean, I don't mind the Braves. I grew up watching the Braves and the Cubs, so I don't mind the Braves or the Cubs. I'd much rather the Braves win or than opposed to the Dodgers. So 33 to go. Elliott out in front. I grew up watching Harry Carey, and then his son was Skip Carey for the Braves. WTBS, man, that was cool, man, back in the day. It was awesome back in the day, man, when you can watch the Cubs in the afternoon on WGN. I miss those days with my grandfather in the summer. I miss those days, man. So 32 to go. Elliott out in front over Kyle Busch. And so we'll see if Elliott can drive away, but still 31 laps left and still a lot of time for drivers to get antsy and, you know, make a right turn instead of a left turn. They go into the wall. So it's Elliott, Kyle Busch, Hamlin, Truex Jr., Chastain, your top five. And the top five is separated by 1.5 seconds. So the top five is really close. So, 30 to go.
Chase back to the bottom, 18. Kyle Busch trying to follow him. 29 laps to go.
All right, now we're under 30. You got 29 laps left. So Busch is closing the gap on Elliott though, because he's all getting close to his bumper. He's .183 behind him. So he's right on his bumper. What's up, Eagle Fang? Yeah, the Cup season is over. As your Tampa Bay's reign as champions is over. I mean, come on, man. Y'all won like 2 in a row. I don't want to hear Lightning fans cry and complain, man. Let somebody else win. Let somebody else win. So we got 28 laps left, and Elliott out in front. I was surprised it stayed 2-1. I was surprised it stayed 2-1 when it was 2-1 in the second period. No, I get it, man. I get it. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna celebrate in Denver. If they're gonna like burn shit. I went to the French Quarter after the Saints won the Super Bowl. We all went to the French Quarter after the Saints beat the Colts. It was packed. That was a fun night. That was a fun night. Man. Oh, so we just go to commercial, USA. Let's like that. We're like 28 laps left. We go to commercial. There's like 28 laps left, and USA just goes to commercial. Boom. No side by side. We're in green flag racing. We go to commercial. That's got to be a mistake. It's got to be a mistake. This is crazy. Why do they go commercial with like 28 laps left? And they don't go aside. They don't do the side by side. I think somebody screwed up. I think somebody screwed up in the truck, and they went to commercial. That's just stupid, man. There should never be a commercial when it's under 30 laps left. They should never go to commercial ever, ever. Finally, okay. All right, so we got 23 to go. We're back to racing. Hopefully, USA doesn't go to more commercial breaks. And Chase Elliott's still out in front over Kyle Busch. He has about a 4/10 of a second lead. The hockey fans can be nutty. And then when LSU beat Ohio State for the national championship, we went to the French Quarter then. I went to the French Quarter and then when they beat Ohio State for the national championship, when they played in the Superdome. And then I didn't go when they beat Clemson. I didn't go because I was with my friend and he went home, so he was with his family. So, but yeah, when the Saints won the Super Bowl, and then went to the French Quarter after that, that was a sight to see. That was crazy. That place was packed. So 20 to go, and Elliott has a 6/10 of a second lead over Kyle Busch. Man. It's like, so Chase Elliott has about 20 laps left, man. We'll see though. I still think we're gonna have a caution. I still think we're gonna get a caution. We got to. We got to have a caution, right? Got to. Got to. So Elliott has pushed his lead to 8/10 of a second. So Elliott is driving away. Elliott is just driving away. So unless he blows a tire or there's a caution, I don't see how he's going to lose this race. But yeah, I want to go to a hockey game, preferably a playoff game. So if Dallas is in the playoffs next year or Nashville, those are the two closest teams to me. Might drive up for like 2 games. Depending upon how the tickets are too, how much the tickets are. I mean, Nashville and Dallas, they're about 9 hours away from me. But it's not like too far of a drive. We got 17 to go, and Elliott has still an 8/10 of a second lead over Kyle Busch. Austin Cindric is in the 10th spot. Yeah, he has been the top. I haven't seen his name in the top 10 ever since I came back on. Ever since the race restarted. So now he's in the top 10. we got Elliott, Kyle Busch, Hamlin, Truex Jr., Chastain, Kurt Busch, McDowell, Harvick, Blaney, and Cindric is your top 10. We got 15 laps left, and Elliott has a 9/10 of a second lead. Where's Waterfly at? Waterfly is supposed to buy a shirt if Elliott wins a race again. I'll have to remind him of that. So 15 to go. Elliott still out in front. Chase, Bill's boy. Awesome Bill from Dawsonville. Man. Cindric won this year. That's right. Austin Cindric did win the Daytona 500, didn't he? He's in the top 10. I haven't seen his name all day. Well, only really started watching the race and till this last half on the restart. But he's in the top 10 now. But Elliott has a 9/10 of a second lead. So they got 13 to go. What's up? What's up, Pate Productions? How you doing, man? So Braves, yes, I heard the Braves lost. Avalanche are your Stanley Cup champions. So hockey's over, basketball's over, NBA draft is over. So now it's on to baseball until football comes around in August. That's when the training camp starts. All the preseason games. What's up, Jared? How you doing? How you doing, Jared? How you doing, Jared and Cameron? Cameron, congratulations to your Avalanche, as they're the world champion Avalanche. All right. So we got 11 to go, and Chase Elliott has a second lead over Kyle Busch. So I'll be live tomorrow for the Yankees and the Athletics. Yankees and the Athletics from the stadium, from the Bronx, from Yankee Stadium. So I'll be there for that. Wait, somebody already broke the cup. Wait, somebody already broke the Stanley Cup. 10 to go. So 10 to go. And Elliott has a 1.3 second lead. So I know the Stanley Cup gets, passed around year after year. There's no trophy that you put in your trophy case, but do they have like a replica? Like, can you get a replica made for your trophy case? Oh, caution's out. Caution's out. Uh-oh. 77 77 car, caution's out. Here we go. Here we go. So caution, Josh Bilecki. So Josh Bilecki, so now we have some drama here. So Chase Elliott is probably pissed because he didn't want to see this caution. Oh, you can get a replica made. Okay, I'm just wondering. Man. Wow. So we got 8 laps left, and we got a cautions out. Yeah, well, I was able to watch the Yankees because I got a VPN. So next time the Yankees play the Astros, I can watch the game. I got tired of this crap where I can't watch the Yankees when they play the Astros or the Rangers. So I got a VPN. So I'm tired of this shit. Now I can watch the Pelicans next year too. All right, so we got cautions out. Yeah, they need to pay Judge. They need to give Judge money. All right, oh, here we go. Who's coming in? A lot, but this is gonna be interesting, man, because some drivers are staying in, some are going out. I mean, Kurt Busch is in. I think Elliott stayed out. Wow. Hamlin's in. So, ooh, it's gonna be interesting to see who in this race. So I think Busch got a splash of gas in 2 tires. I think Busch just got 2 tires and a splash of gas, which, I mean, all right, man. So some drivers got 2 tire stops. We got 7 to go. Woo. Yeah. I'm gonna go get me another beer before the end of the race, because we under a commercial break. Be right back. Keeps moving, keeps moving. I'm back, all right. I'm back. I was only loose for a second. Man. Nothing better than a cold beer. Man. I don't know how those Europeans drink it, at cellar temperature. I don't know how they do that shit. I know it's a strategy, man, to pit. It's a you taking a chance, man. When you pit with 7 laps left, and then you stay out. I mean, I guess you think those 2 tires are going to help you out. So we'll see. It's a yeah, the Yankees got no hit, man. And then weren't they getting like no hit today to like the 8th inning or 7th inning? I think the Yankees were getting like no hit today until like the 7th or 8th, and they pulled the game out. So that's. I mean, I know the record is like right around that 98 team, but that 98 team, man, had much better players. I mean, that 98 team had. I mean, go look at the team. I mean, you had Rivera. There's no Mario Rivera on this baseball team. There's no Jeter, Paul O'Neill, Bernie Williams, Tino Martinez. I mean, that 98 team was loaded. And this team here, on the record-wise, is pretty much the same, which is I find it fascinating. I find it fascinating that this team here has the same kind of record that 98 team had, and that team was really good. So yeah, the 98 team. If the 98 team hadn't won the title, that would have been a major flop of the players they had in that team, man. I mean, you had Paul O'Neill, Bernie Williams, Derek Jeter, Martinez. I mean, Posada. I mean, Rivera. David Cone. David Wells. There we go. So here's the restart, and let's see, Elliott or Busch, who's going to get the lead, and We got 4 to go, and Elliott goes high. Let's see if he gets a run. He does. So Chase Elliott is out in front over Kurt Busch. We got Elliott, Kurt Busch, Blaney, Larson, Cindric, Bell, Logano, Custer, Wallace, and Chastain. Oh, we got a wreck. Contact wreck. Another wreck. We got caution out. Any caution? No, I don't think so. No caution yet. No caution. So 3 to go. Man, I thought they were. Oh, man, we had a wreck, but no cautions out. So Elliott out in front over Kurt Busch. 4/10 of a second lead. So 3 to go. 2 to go. 2 to go. Elliott out in front. Man. Wow. Almost, man. So 2 to go. As I thought caution was going to be out, but so Kurt Busch is in 2, Elliott in 1. We got 1 to go. We got 1 to go. Elliott out in front. So the race is over now. As long as he goes and finishes the caution's out, he'll win the race. Elliott has a 6/10 of a second lead. It looks like Chase Elliott, unless he blows a tire, he's going to win the race. So Elliott down the backstretch going to 3 and 4. As he has a 6/10 of a second lead. So Elliott coming out, and he is going to take the checkered flag. Chase Elliott is your winner. So Chase Elliott wins the race. Man. So Elliott, Kurt Busch, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson, and Ross Chastain is your top 5. Hamlin 6, Cindric in 7, Bell in 8, Logano in 9, and Kevin Harvick is your top 10. Man. So Chase Elliott and the pit crew is giving congratulations. They're all hugging each other like they did something. The pit crew. I would love to be in a pit crew. I don't know what I don't know what I want to be in a pit crew. I don't think I'd want to hold the gas can. The gas can's like heavy as shit. Maybe I'd want to be the guy that hands a tire to somebody. I wouldn't want to put the tire on or jack the car up or put the gasoline in the car because the gasoline can's heavy as shit. I couldn't pick it up. Well, maybe I can hold a tire for somebody here and hand it to them. I can be part of the team. Man. So congratulations to Chase Elliott as he gets the dub. As Waterfly, where is Waterfly? Waterfly is usually in my NASCAR streams. Whenever Chase Elliott wins, he says he'll buy a T-shirt. So, man. So Elliott gets the dub here in this extended car races. They ran a rain delay about 2 hours, but the race is finally got restarted, finally ended, and Chile takes the checkered flag. Yeah, where are all those cars that pitted, right? Man. So Chase Elliott gets the dub, man. I liked his daddy. When I was growing up as a youngster, I liked his daddy, Bill Elliott. I like Bill Elliott. So Chase gets the dub. Man, I gotta give it to these fans, man, that stuck around. I would stick around. I mean, you spend the money to go to a car race. Usually people that go to a car race have to drive, a length of, miles to get there. So, yeah, I definitely would stay. Man. So Elliott gets the dub, man. So what else is on TV? time of night? It was 11 o'clock. Of Finding Bigfoot. Of the Legend of Bigfoot on the Travel Channel. The Legend of Bigfoot. Eyewitness accounts suggest that Bigfoot is far more fierce and predatory than previously believed. New evidence reveals the Yeti may have otherworldly origin and also may reside. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. You ever wonder why, like, all these Bigfoot videos, like, all these. What's up, Crimson Brave? As Chase Elliott just won the race. But I'm watching this Finding Bigfoot, or whatever the fuck it's called, or no, what I said was it was no Legend of Bigfoot coming up on Travel Channel, but I mean, all these Bigfoot videos nowadays looks like they're filmed with a potato. Yeah, I don't get now. All of a sudden, we don't have clear, HD 1080p video of a UFO or a Bigfoot nowadays. Why don't we have that? I don't understand that. If Bigfoot is real, and people see them all the time, with all these cameras and whatever, and all these 1080p cameras we have now, why don't we have a definitive video of Bigfoot or a UFO? Because they don't exist. Yeah. What's up, Camry? Congratulations to your Avalanche, because they are now the Stanley Cup champions. They're the Stanley Cup champions. What's up, Mad Mike? Sports and entertainment. Just got finishing watching the race as Chase Elliott took the checkered flag. Now I'm watching something on the Travel Channel about Bigfoot. All these people are going to tell me that Bigfoot is real, and all these videos that you see that's filmed with a potato are legit. So, yeah. You think it was a bear? Yeah, I mean, it could be a bear. I mean, I'm just saying. All I'm saying is nowadays with cell phone cameras and all this stuff we have now, with 1080p, 720, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to film now. Why don't we have a definitive video picture of Bigfoot or a UFO? Why is it always grainy? Why is it grainy? Looks like it was filmed with a potato. Was this my first NASCAR live stream? No, it was not my first one, no. I've done several before. I was going to do it earlier, but it was raining over there, so I didn't start it. I was gonna do the car race when it started at 4 o'clock, but it was raining over there, so I didn't want to start a stream and have to end it and start it back up and end it. So once I knew that it was gonna finish, I said, "Why not? Let's watch the car race." I'm glad I did. It was a good race. It was a good race, man. Chase Elliott got the victory, got the dub. Man, what time is it? It's like 11 o'clock, man. So tomorrow night is Yankees baseball. Yankees and the Athletics. I think that game is at 7 Eastern, I think. I'm pretty sure it's 7 o'clock Eastern. I'll be live for that one. And then, yeah, I mean, there's no more hockey, no more basketball. So it's going to be a lot of baseball and car racing on Sundays. So, yeah, animals are smart. Animals are smart. So they watch. So a bear would probably watch you do that. So, but yeah. So I'll be here. I guess I'll be here tomorrow night for the Yankees and the Athletics. So a lot more baseball on the stream, on the channel, and then a lot more on Sundays. There'll be more NASCAR until football season rolls around, and then I think next Sunday is the USFL championship. So even though the Breakers got eliminated last night, I'll be more than likely doing that USFL championship Sunday. That's on July 3rd. The Stallions are playing the Stars. Hopefully that's a good game. Hopefully, but I'll see you guys tomorrow night for some baseball, Yankees and the Athletics. I'll see y'all guys tomorrow. Have a good one.